overcame that people.
Well,
need
how
to hear
much of
that.
your military experience are you allowed to talk about?
I mean, I can talk about stuff that I've done, experiences I've had in the past, like without any real issue, because I've never, as long as you didn't do anything illegal, immoral, or unethical, like there's not a problem with it. I typically refrain from talking about myself as much just because I don't really feel like I've done a lot because I'm not like a combat veteran. I've never done anything crazy in my career. I served in the infantry for like 5 years, and then I lat moved and changed MOSs when I went through basically like an enlisted commissioning program. And then, so that kind of changed the trajectory of my career, my life, my lifestyle, my experiences, my perspectives. And then it also changed my responsibilities pretty significantly. But um, I tend to be more interested in what other people's stories are just because I don't particularly think mine's that interesting, even though some other people may find it interesting. And maybe there'll be a
I'm sure
time
a
where
lot of people would.
there may be a time where I open up more about it. I think it'll probably come with time more than likely, just because like I I tend to have more of an interest in hearing what other people have experienced and talking about my own. I don't know if that's because I don't really. It's probably more so just because I don't really particularly feel like I've done much, and I don't feel like I'm all that significant. I just kind of work really hard. I've got a good work ethic. That's the one thing I think that does separate me.
Did you always have that?
I think probably. I think I've probably always had a good work ethic. Just because like, especially when it's something that like I want, I'll work for it. I'll earn it, the hard way. If I have to grind, work 18 hours a day every day for weeks and weeks to earn that thing. I mean, it took me 7 years to get into the military. 7 years because I got in trouble when I was younger, and so it took me a long time to work through this stuff, waivers and all this stuff, and so I had to stick with it. Most people probably would have quit because like 7 years is like, why would I keep? Most people would have like quit when they got denied the first time. And I originally was trying to get to the Army, funny enough, so I'm sure they're going to give me a bunch of crap for talking about that. But I got a lot of friends that are in every branch at this point. I mean,
Why Army? Was there a specific program?
Well, I had a buddy who I lived with in Asheville for about
The X-ray.
X-ray? No. No. Well, my buddy I lived with, I actually, is funny. I was, and people are going to also give me crap about this. I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch for a little bit when I was at
You were a
Asheville.
model?
Well, I wouldn't
You
really.
took your shirt off?
I wouldn't really call that. No, I just stocked clothes and shelves and stuff.
Okay.
But I got the job there to just kind of meet people while I was finishing my associate's degree in college, but the 2-year community college up there. And
okay, so you went to college before you went in.
Yeah. I had an associate's degree before I joined,
it.
so that's maybe that probably helped me a little bit.